Hi, my name is Belle. I'm 27 years old. I'm a teacher and I've been married for 2 years. My husband, Science, is currently a marketing manager at an electronics component manufacturing company. He's 2 years older than me and he loves me very much. Just by coincidence, we met each other 5 years ago at the city's reading club when I was a student and he was a fresh graduate and couldn't find a job. I loved him from the first greetings. He was such a gentle and brave guy in his every word. The books he was reading also partly show how ambitious he was. The first feelings we felt of each other gave us the chance to learn more about one another. He proactively scheduled to see me a few days later. 3 months later, we decided to go on a date. He once said, "It seems that getting to know you has brought me lots of fortunates," because he was accepted into a good job during the time we both fell in love. When we were settled in our jobs, he then proposed to me. Maybe you thought that our love story really seemed to be going very smoothly, except for the fact that his mother doesn't like me. The reason was that before Cyan announced to the family that we were dating, she had prepared for him a future wife, who was a best friend's daughter, both beautiful and intelligent, lived in a wealthy family, and she especially knew how to please her. And I was another case. The appearance was not so bad, but the work was only at a stable level. I was not too talented and came from a normal family. Suddenly appeared and then appropriated her beloved son. Perhaps that was why she had no interest for me, and still not much even later on. But I ignored it. I accepted Cyan because above all I loved him, wanted to live with him, and I thought it would gradually change the way Cyan's mother think about me. However, man proposes, God disposes. My life as a bride had changed in a different direction. His mother was really a fastidious mother-in-law. She always demanded that the house must be cleaned from the early morning. The meals must be done timely, and I had to spend most of my time for the family. I always complied with her idea by waking up at 5 a.m. every day, cleaning and then making breakfast. On the days with no class and schedule, I had to prepare all the meals in the most perfect way, with the taste must match the taste of his family, or else they would not be pleasant. Besides, since Cyan was the man nephew of the family members always took turns to force us to give birth, which was also my biggest pressure. I hadn't been able to give birth for 2 years. The pressure of giving birth from my husband's family became bigger, so I decided to go to the hospital to check my fertility. I thought in my mind, at least the work would help me reduce stress. And if I wasn't able to have children, it was just we were not chosen to be blessed by heaven. On one weekend, I secretly made an appointment and went to a well-known hospital for the checkup. I didn't tell my husband as I was afraid he would think too much and worry about me. As for me, it was quite comfortable to go to the hospital because I thought I had understood my health condition quite well, since I maintained a suitable daily nutrition and scientific sleep mode throughout the years. Yet the heavens challenged me. My test results showed that I had ovarian cancer, and I had reached stage 2. Fortunately, promptly discovered it. The doctor explained specifically to me about my current health condition and future treatment regimen. It was horrible. The things in front of my eyes were darkening, and I was no longer able to fully absorb what the doctor said. I just remembered that I had to have my ovaries removed and had to take my first of chemotherapy. The only thing I cared about then was how long my life would last. I thought about my little family. Cyan was a good husband and we loved each other so much, and I cared for his own happiness. I didn't want him to spend a whole life just to take care of a wife who couldn't give birth to him. His mother would probably have more reason to hate me. I was such an imperfect daughter-in-law in her eyes. When I was not in the room, she used to pretend of cleaning the room to see if I had hidden anything related to my recent erratic behavior. I guess it took her quite a while to find my medical record, but unfortunately, she finally found it. That evening, when I got home from work, she dragged me into her room to talk. Immediately, my mother-in-law threw my medical record in front of me and said, "How long are you planning to hide from everyone?" I just cried but couldn't speak. She continued to grumble. Do you think you should do anything good for your husband and this family? Please divorce Zion. I knew what she wanted, and I quietly left the room. Sitting quietly, I thought about my husband. We shared the best things for each other. He felt sorry for me and always sought ways to protect me from his mother, but I knew he also desired for a child, whether my husband's family will accept me after this incident or not. I'm sure that I'm now a thorn in his mother's eyes, and she wants me to quietly disappear. I will forever have no chance to leave any good impression in her mind. What should I do? Would I offer a divorce to make my husband happy, or stay with him during this difficult time? I wish anyone could give me some advices.